Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Eric Barber here, and I'm with Bob Elmore at Astronomicon 7. How we doing, and how you enjoying Astronomicon?
It's a great 3 days. Absolutely. People were great. The show was great. Everybody was just friendly as can be, and I had a really, really good time.
I love it. And Bob, you're most well known for playing Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. Quick question for you, man. I mean, I know that Leatherface, when you see him acting, he's kind of like one of the more erratic kind of, he's not as like stiff or rigid. He's definitely a very loose character. What was it like to play him?
It's really hard to do because I'm not an actor. I'm a stuntman. So I had a lot of help on set and to come up with that. And there's things I stole from the original one. I stole from Gunnar Hansen. This thing over my head with the chainsaw. Well, I had to do it throughout the whole movie, and that was a pain in the butt. But exciting, and it's an iconic movie. Yeah, and Leatherface is an iconic horror figure. So I'm very privileged to have done that.
No doubt. And to you, which, in regards to your stunt work, has been the most taxing for you?
Oh, this one, Part 2. Oh my gosh. The conditions were terrible. It was 110 degrees every day, 100% humidity. On set was like 140, 150. So every breath you took, it was painful. And all we did was run and crash and do all that stuff. And it smelled because of all the fake blood and the bones, a lot of real bones. So it was just nasty, but that's it.
Nice. And I noticed that, on your tapestry, you have pictures with the other horror icons, Kane Hodder. Are you a fan of these other horror properties?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a big fan. I love all of them. We did that picture for People magazine, and myself, Robert Englund, Kane Hodder, and George Wilbur. But I worked with Robert Englund on Married with Children. And he was the devil and I was Genghis Khan and stuff like, so it's a very small world. And but these guys are great. They were all great. Bill Moseley, who I just happen to be sitting next to today, gentleman and a half, easier than a wet hen. No.
Love it. And if you had any kind of advice for anyone who might be trying to get into stunt work?
Wow. You know what? It's so hard to do, but it's determination and determination, period. I mean, and you got to do it, and you got to love it. Number one, you have to love it, and you got to pursue it. So you figure out what you got to do, and you got to do it all the time. And it's easier now because you can put a stunt reel up, and people may notice it, and like that. And I mean, don't jump off your house, but learn how to fall on the ground, learn how to ride a bike, and things like that. And you can look all this up. We didn't have that when I started out. It was nothing, we had to figure it out. So I was very lucky. I got a lot of work. I made a good living. I have a nice retirement. So I was very lucky in that aspect.
Love it. And love that for you. And thank you so much for the interview. I appreciate it. And thanks for being out at Astronomicon.
My pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.